We're just walking along the rail bed here out by Inland Lake. Neeka and I. We're going to walk down to the old mill. So I'm not out on the ATV right now, obviously. I've actually been out on 2 other rides, and in both of them, my GoPro is screwed up. So I've actually been out for 5 rides this year, but I've only got 2 of them filmed. One of them was with my friend Jack, and it was too much of a pain trying to film when he was running the show there, because I was following him a lot. So it was just kind of awkward to make videos, so I didn't bother. And that was a really good ride too, and I'll do it solo coming up pretty soon. Because we went into some really nice lakes and new trails. Balfour Lake, Paradise Lake, and into O'Neill Lake. And that was a really nice trail. And then the other 2 rides, actually no, only one other ride. My last ride, my GoPro screwed up on me. It right from the start, I started the first video, my opening video, and couldn't shut it down. And so that's the story. Anyway, so I started looking at new cameras, because these GoPros have been giving me pains here the last 2 or 3 years. My white one, not so much. I mean, I've had it for 10 years now. It's a GoPro Hero White. I bought that in 2014, I think, down in Kingston, and it's worked pretty good. I mean, it's locked up a couple times, but it's actually worked very good. And that's done 95% of all my videos is on that one. But the Hero 8, I mean, it just it'll work sometimes, and then I get out there and it won't even turn on, or it'll just shut down, and for no reasons at all. It's just really strange right now. And then I get home and I do resets on it and I get it going. I think it's all good. I bring it out here and it's screwed up again. So anyway, I started doing a lot of looking at alternates, and DJI has a really good one called a DJI Osmo action camera. It's a little bit cheaper than a GoPro. It was around $500, $500 or $600. A new GoPro now, they're like $800 or something, whatever the hell it is. GoPro Hero 13 or 12 or whatever the hell it is. I'm not going to pay that for one of those things. So anyway, I was going to buy the DJI, because that's the same company that makes the drones, DJI drones. But then I also found this other one. It's called Akaso. It's called Akaso, and there's they're up to Akaso 8s right now. I bought this 7 Akaso. It's called a Akaso Brave 7. Did all kinds of reviews on it, research on it. It's really good, and $200 Canadian, and it comes with a ton of all the mounts and stuff. Comes with 2 batteries. Come with a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. Everything that you need. Even a remote. And I checked it all out and did a ton of reviews on it. And it's all good. So that's the one I bought, and that's the one I'm using right now. I'm just walking along here the rail bed with my dog Neeka, and we're going down there. She is. Hey Neeka. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, we're going to the mill. Hey, we're going to go to the mill. Yeah. So we're walking down here to the mill, and we're going to check the water level out. And so anyway, yeah, so I bought this Akaso, A-K-A-S-O, Brave 7, Akaso Brave 7. And check it out. I mean, I've done some practice videos out here with it. I haven't been out on the ATV with it yet. And even the mounts, they'll fit into the GoPro mounts, so you don't need, so that's perfect. So I'm going to give this one a go here. My other 2 are working still. my Hero White and the Hero 8, but you know, I'll bring them along and I'll keep using them there. But you know, so basically I got 3 cameras now, but I think this one is going to be my main one. I mean, it just seems really bulletproof. The quality is excellent. The worst part of the reviews was they said the audio was very weak when you had the case for it, the case on it, because it has to have a case for it to be mounted. Unlike the GoPros, they don't need a case for them. You can mount them without a case, but this one you needed a case. They said when you put the case on, it screwed up the mic, but then there was a firmware update. I did that, and it's excellent. I mean, walking along here right now with the case on it, and it's good. So anyway, we're coming up to the mill here. It's about 1 kilometer down the road from where I parked my truck, and so we're going to go down and check out the water level and have a look across the river where the trapper's cabin is. Oh, and the reason I haven't been out ATVing, well, I have been out ATVing, but I didn't film it. But it's all the weather's been really crappy the last couple of weeks. Like, it was warmer a month ago. Here it is the end of April. It snowed last night. So, strange, man. But it's looking really good after this week. I mean, today's Monday. It's the, what is it, 22nd of April. And it snowed last night, and it's Monday. So Friday I'm planning on getting out ATVing, because it's looking like it's going to be nice. Tomorrow is supposed to be really windy. Like right now, it's like -4 out here. It's cool. So I didn't want to go out ATVing today, but it's a nice day. But the high today is like 6 or something Celsius. So just coming up on the mill here. Hope nobody's down here. No, looks good. So yeah, so there's the Opeongo River down there. I'm looking right at the trapper's cabin on that point. And coming up on the little trail that goes down to the river, and we're going to go down there in a minute. But first we'll just go over to where the actual little parking area in the mill is here. Yeah, this camera, you know, it records in 4K and everything, just like the GoPros. It's actually, I think it's got more features than the GoPros do, and it's 1/4 of the price. And like the quality, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It's a very good case. Everything snaps nice in place, just like the GoPros. It's exactly the same camera. Here's the mill. So that's what's left of the old mill. Those old turbines down there that's in the water. That's what's left of it. I guess I think it was back in the 1920s and 1930s or so. There's a whole little town here, or a village, and then it burnt in I think around 1930. I might be wrong about those dates, but you know, there's villages and houses there, and the trapper's cabin that's over there. That was probably part of it. But there was here's a picture. And here they put up this thing here, so there's kind of a picture of it. I don't know how much you can see there, but I'll just pull out here. Maybe you can just pause it, and then you could read about that. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a little break here, and then we're going to walk down the river, and then we'll walk down the rail bed a bit further after that. Okay, we're going to head down to the river now. But yeah, it was. Keep going there, Neeka. Keep going. Yeah, it was warmer a month ago than it is now. It's good though that we've had a lot of rain too. And that's good, because I was thinking a month ago that it was going to be like this really bad spring drought, and that would go right into summer, and we'd have all the forest fires and everything. I mean, that could still happen. But we've had a lot of rain. We've had snow. We had like a snowstorm there, I can't remember what it was, 10 days ago or so. A whole bunch of snow. We were shoveling snow and everything. It's unreal, man. There's been some machines down here. There's no way that you could cross that river though. I mean, it's really deep right now. You'd be up over your racks if you were to go in there. Oh God, yeah, that'd be up over your racks. I mean, just by the time you're just out here, be at least rack deep. I mean, normally I don't even hit the water for another 20 feet out there, 20-25 feet. And then, you know, we cross. I can't even go out there far enough to show you where we cross, but basically just go across right here, and then we drive up that bank, and then the traverse cabin is right dead ahead over there. You gonna need a drink of water, Neeka? Here, have some water. Oh yeah, get all wet. That's okay. That's all right. Have a drink. Neeka's 12. She's an Australian Shepherd. Super active. We've walked thousands of kilometers together. We hike out here all the time, actually. We don't go on as long hikes anymore because she's got her left front shoulder has been giving her problems in the last couple of years, so she can't do the long hikes anymore. She starts favoring it, but I mean, we used to go on, you know, 16-17 kilometer hikes all the time, but those days are gone for her. Hey, we gonna head back up? Want to go back up to the rail bed? Hey, we're gonna head back up here. It's gonna be a nice day though. There's no wind. Tomorrow there's 70 kilometer-hour winds. That's what they're predicting. And then Wednesday and Thursday is rain. A whole bunch more rain. And Friday is nice. Friday's 14 Celsius. So right now I'm planning on riding on Friday. And then you know, all next week it's in the mid-teens, so that's like perfect for ATVing. So I'm going to try and get out Friday, and the week after that. And I've only been out on my motorcycle once. I've got two bikes. I've only been out on my KLR once, or twice. So far this year, and that was like 3 weeks ago. Man, it's unreal. Just coming up to the mill here again, but we're just going to walk around the other trail. We'll go over and check out the loop with a view. It's not too far away. See how it made it through the winter. Come on, Neeka. Let's go over here. Hey, let's go up here. Come on. Oh, this camera can take pictures too. I'm going to stop here and take a picture. Okay, so I took a few pictures there, and I'll put them up. I even took a picture of the little history of this place, so you'll be able to read that. So now we're going to go over and take a look at the loop with a view. Come on, Neeka. I mean, this is a real hike today. It's just down a kilometer off Alien Lake Road, just on the rail bed here. But we also hike, you know, into the real rugged trails where I go with the ATV and all that stuff too. We're just not going to do that today. There's a nice view of the river there. This is where, if you come here in like mid-October, early to mid-October, this is like a little colony here. There's a whole bunch of campers in here and guys with trucks, and they set up, and this is where they're here for like 3 weeks doing moose and deer hunting. But yeah, there's a nice shot of the river. And you can see the trails over there. We go up, and that's where that old car, or it's not an old car, I think it's an old truck from the, like, Bonnie and Clyde era. That's over there. And then like that, there's nothing but Algonquin Park straight ahead. That's just all Algonquin for about, oh, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 kilometers north of that. The other bank there, it's just complete Algonquin Park wilderness. Hey, we'll go down here. So the loo with a view is just down here. I found another nice loo with a view last week when I was out, but I couldn't film it because my camera's crapped out. And that was out by Murphy Lake. It's up by, well, just on the edge of Algonquin there, up by Martineau Lake and all that when I go up there. Okay, well, I can still see the loo. It's over there. Thunderbox. That's what we call them here in Canada. Thunderboxes. So here we go, coming up to it. Yeah, there you go. There's a Thunderbox, or the loo with a view. As you're operating, you can look out and check out the river. Okay, we'll do there's a little loop that we can do, and then we can head back out onto the main trail. I'm pretty impressed by this camera. You know, you buy a camera like this, you think it's going to be crap. You know, it's not that I couldn't afford the GoPros. It's just it's the nature of it. I just, I mean, they're probably worth, you know, 150 bucks. And you're paying, you know, you're paying for the technology. You're paying for the, but I mean, I don't see any better quality in those than this Castle. So I mean, I'm going to keep on it here and use it, and if something craps out, I mean, I'll let you know. But you know, they're only just going to keep getting better. Like this isn't a Castle Brave 7. They've already come out with a Castle Brave 8, and I wish I would have known that. I would have bought that one. And that one was a bit more. That one was 250 bucks. I read the reviews on it too. And there's some nice upgrades, but now I forget what they are. But you know, it comes with all the same stuff, good remote and everything. You know, 2 batteries, you know, 64K gigabyte card, micro SD card. I forget what the, oh, it takes I think it said 22 megabyte pixel 22, or maybe it was even more than that. It was like 42 or something, but it was just, I've never heard of pictures with that kind of megapixels resolution before, but it was like, it was a big number. Neeka's just lagging behind here, sniffing around. Oh, I can't wait to get on the motorcycles too. Got my KLR, my Kawasaki, I've got a 2022 Kawasaki KLR 650. It's an adventure bike. It's road and off-road. I mean, primarily road. and that's all I use it for. I don't, you know, I do my off-roading on my Grizzly. So you know, I like 4 wheels if I'm going to go off-roading, and not 2. But it could go. I mean, it could go down this rail bed. I mean, all day long, and that's what a lot of guys buy them for. They just take them on, you know, trails and stuff. But like, I mean, I'm riding mine out to the East Coast this summer in August. I got a trip planned out there, and I've also got a 2010 Yamaha V-Star 1300 touring bike. You know, it's got the big batwing fairing on it and everything. Beautiful bike. Just, it's a 2010, and when I bought it, had I think 49,000 kilometers on it. I put on about 5,000 on last year. It's got around 54 or 55,000 on it right now. It's just like brand new. Just a beautiful machine. Here's another little pond here, not too far from the mill. Okay, we're going to start heading back up towards the truck, back out to Alien Lake. So Alien Lake Road is just over here. I mean, literally just 200 or 300 meters to my right. We're heading east right now. That way would be that's taking you down towards Whitby, Madawaska, the village of Madawaska, and all that. This way, if I kept going in this direction, it would take me all the way back to Barry's Bay, and that'd be about probably close to 20 kilometers back. And it, you know, I'd be over by Fish Lake Mountain and all that. Hey, Neeka. Yeah, I know. You're wondering why I'm talking, eh? Hey, you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. Oh, and something else I'll tell you is I solved the mystery this winter about Fish Lake Mountain. There actually is. I mean, do you remember I always go up there and I always say I can't figure out why the place is called Fish Lake Mountain? Well, there is a lake over there really close to that, just on the, I guess it'd be the west side, northwest side or something. I'll have to look at the map when I get back. But there's a small lake called Fish Lake, and it's just on the other, beyond the summit where the lookout is. And you know, I always looked over there and I saw that little lake before, but I just figured it was a no-name lake. And I use Garmin Basecamp as my my mapping software, and then for the maps that I load into that, it's called Backroads Map Books. That's all my topographic maps that I use, that I open up in Garmin Basecamp. And you know, you zoom in and out all the time, and you zoom right in, and I just never bothered zooming in far enough to check out the name of that lake. And when I zoomed in, yeah, there's a little lake there called Fish Lake Mountain, or Fish Lake. So that's why that lookout over there is called Fish Lake Mountain. Now, so that solved that mystery, because I couldn't figure out why that place was called Fish Lake Mountain. But now we know. Another mystery solved. All right, we're going to head back towards the truck, and if I don't get back to you, we'll see you on Friday. That means that I'll probably upload the videos Friday night, and it should be in the middle of the night. What I do is I get home after I wash my Grizzly and everything, and spend about 2 or 3 hours editing all my videos, you know, making the video up and all that stuff. Then usually just before I go to bed, I'll start uploading it into YouTube, and it'll be you know, uploaded overnight. And you know, it usually takes about 3 or 4 hours to upload them. And then you know, so anyway, by Saturday morning there should be a good ATV video. I think I'm going to come out to this area actually, and I'll go up into O'Neill Lake and Balfour Lakes. I'll show you where those are on the map, and I'll show you the trails I'm going to go. And yeah, that's the plan, because I've been up by Basin Depot just south of Algonquin twice so far this year. Once I filmed it, and then once last week, well, last time out is when my camera's crapped out. Anyway, we'll get back to you soon.